I thought my owl might pique your interest.
Always.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Avoid detection.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
Indeed.
After you.
Well now, hold on, Sebastian.
We must remain unseen.
Yes, we must. Which is why we get Moonstone now.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
At least I have a friend with me this time. Going after goblins. Usually I'm solo. Let's see. Let's go this way, Sebastian. Is there anything in here? There's something. I kind of want to go in. Okay, let's go. I want to explore a little bit. Sebastian. They're about as graceful as a hippogriff. It's not really an insult because they are pretty graceful. Alright. You know what, there's not too many of them.
Pity, not quite. Not quite. Prepare to surrender now. Easily diverted. Oh, that was meant for me. You can't stop us. Was that your best? Chill spells glance off of me.
You won't get away.
Take it.
1 hour. Now, that's better than
You won't stop me.
Ow.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
What an unfortunate disappointment! You're pathetic.
Confringo.
You won't get away with that. That was pitiful.
There we go. That was easy, wasn't it, Sebastian? Get a little warm-up exercise in.
Revelio.
Sure we're not missing anything out here. And just take what we want from in here.
Revelio.
Alright, let's go.
This is going well.
Yes, it is.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
No I don't. Which one would you choose?
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. Ain't all working for me.
I kind of want to fight him.
Touch your hell. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. My friends are, don't I?
I feel as though you're not even...
I won't rest until you're dead.
Ow.
You
Come
are
on.
postponing me and never... Impressed? I don't think you know who you're dealing with. Almost. Rather unwise coming back this way. I won't rest.
Ow.
I shall avenge your death.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Oh, Sebastian.
Revelio.
Let's see, right over here. Anything good in here? No? Alright, and into the mines we go.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
Great!
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Alright. Well,
For better or for worse, we're in.
How nice of you to stop by.
well, that was easy.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely some spiders in here. Alright, ready and jump. Come on, Sebastian. Jump. There you go.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Okay, extreme danger. No turning back after this. Whee!
Enjoy
One there.
one of them. Fortunate end for you. No!
I will make it. I won't rest.
Release me!
Okay.
How many Randbox loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
It is so nice to have a friend in this predicament. Fighting these many goblins at once would be an absolute
That
terror.
ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
I do have an idea, yes.
Also, Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Right there. But what's over here, Sebastian?
Revelio.
Mallow Sweet. Is it up there, maybe? Hold on.
Confringo.
Burn those. Y'all better run. Alright, let's go. No, it still says there's something over here. But what? Is it that? No? I can't get up there. Okay, well. Come on, Sebastian. Oh, you cheated.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Indeed. You know, Foxy, I don't know if you're listening, but Sebastian kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, down we go. Strike!
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Oh, but there's no fun in stairs. Come on.
Revelio.
Okay. Got that taken care of. Search and search.
That bridge has seen better days.
Yes, it has. Ugh.
Confringo.
Careful. Ew. It's really overloaded with spiders. Good lord. Ugh. This is definitely not what someone with acrophobia would want to watch. Okay, 4.
Repairer.
Alrighty. Oh,
Revelio.
and here we go.
Confringo.
Nice try. Seen that trick before.
Confringo.
Any more? No? Looks like these guys got overran by him.
Revelio.
But of course they would. They're not smart like Sebastian and I. Alright.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Heckert would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
What's over here though? Ow, ow, ow. Watch out there, Sebastian. Oh, I got rid of it too. Damn. Do right here. Put it there. Wrong button. 3.
Lumos.
Keep up. Keep up. Anything over here? Yeah. Oh. Hated that. I don't know why that just gave me the heebies.
Confringo. Lumos.
Yep. Nice. Alright. Let's go, Sebastian. Not today.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
Yeah. I want to see what's... Oh, I can't go that way. Never mind.
We have another fight on our hands.
Over here! This is almost too easy! Stop off! You almost had
Ow.
a lucky shot! I won't rest. Dead. You think this is funny?
Yes.
No!
You wouldn't want him here to see it. It would be terribly embarrassing on your part.
We're not finished yet.
Oh, giant spider. Oh! There's a lot of talking going up there. I did not want to use that on him. Got you.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. Or Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never
And a
need
little
to look
shuffle
for
in
it.
there. I certainly felt like I was shuffling about, that's for sure.
Rebellion.
There's a couple things over here. Hold on. Clear that out.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Yeah, Sebastian, I get it. I get it, thank you.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Just drop that there. And anywhere else. Come on, they usually come in threes.
Accio.
Okay, I see it.
Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that.
1 second here. We need to explore. Grab all the goodies. Alrighty, Sebastian. Let's go. Well. Isidore's journal. Hell yeah. The world floated back to me as if in a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes. Empty of sorrow, yes, but also... I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish, but then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all.
Revelio.
Still, something about this place feels odd.
Indeed. Check on Sebastian. Alright. Time to talk.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
Definitely not.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there.
Maybe.
This place is odd, to be sure. But I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Yeah, like right there. I missed something. Hold on. Can I go back that way? Yes. Just that. Okay. And that's the other glowing. Yeah. Alright. I didn't miss nothing then. Am I, Sebastian? Welcome on in, Jen. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Let's see. Is that the only thing? Cool. And place.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Great. Of course.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Rude.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Rude. Let me out of here. I don't want to talk to you. Why are you not letting me out? Thank you. Did he say something about a goblin mine? Yes, he did. We were just in one. And it was over infested with both goblins and spiders. Hello? Alright. So let's see here. What's next? A meat. We're about to level up. Yay! Go find our Ravenclaw astronomer friend. Excuse me, pardon me. Nope, not that way, this way. Excuse me, pardon me. A meat. Don't be stupid.
Lumos.
Up here a little ways. Let's find it real quick while we're on to something. Okay, not there. There you are. Follow me, little butterfly. Little moth, whatever you are. I think they're moths. Yoink. And there we go. Level up, baby. Nice try. Amit. Where are you? There you are.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Great. Let's head to the mine then.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
I see the color hair. What, mine? Uh-huh. Lodgok.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
But you had no choice.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more.
Yeah?
Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
Okay.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
Uh-huh.
And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Randall. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Right. Can you tell me more about this door?
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
No.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Great. Amit,
I shall see you soon.
you ready? Let's go. Hold on a second. There's some Ashwinder eggs up here I would really like. Perfect. Alright. Where's the entrance? Over here?
The door is looking at us.
Okay, come on. Back here. Are you invisible too? You must be, because I cannot see you. Are you right there? The fuck?
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Without being
Look
seen.
at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
And
These machines operate
finger.
on steam. Interesting.
okay, let's go. I'll use the console version, so I'll quickly look into it. Yeah, there's support for it. Oop, what's this? Side? Yeah, just let me know. Like, all the important details in that, like, if you have a password or
I
whatnot.
still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Back here.
Oh, do I have to do one of those? Or do I just... Okay, let's just go. Alright. Yeah, I'll work on finishing up this.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Back here. Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
What's a shoot? Stop it! Find him! Find it! There you are. Let's get
know there was a human here. Explain the... Stop avoiding me! What's
Ow.
a human?
That was a little more than I'm used to. I'll get us
Yeah.
through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Just remain calm, Amit.
We're being watched by a door.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Here. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Alright. We're in.
Revelio.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Incendio.
Alright.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Don't get too excited, Amit.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
You're supposed to be telling me, Amit. Oh, they're above. Okay. That's fine. Da, 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 da. Let's see.
Revelio.
They're over there. Search. Grab. Search. I don't see anything of importance over here. So let's try to wait.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I'm assuming that was supposed to be a funny.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
I sure as shit hope so. 'Cause that's why I brought you along. I think we might have to fight here. Oh god, there's so many of them. Oh, there's so many. All right.
somebody up for a bit of time?
You're weak, human.
Sorry, me.
Not Oh, little magic tricks won't distract me.
Ding dong. Bing bong.
Pity. Let's get it. Was that your best?
Descendo!
I hate that! I should have been. You won't get away.
Sure we will.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
We did not have a choice here, Amit.
Confringo.
Unfortunately. Okay, let's see what's up here. Have a setup. Turning. Alrighty, sounds good. Potions. What's this? How do I...
Confringo.
That's one way to do it. Yoink. Okay, nothing else over here. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Alright. Let's continue about our way and eat. Let's not continue about our way. Okay. Now we can continue. Okay, we can't go that way. Well, which way do we go?
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
That's great. Do I need to go this way? Oh.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
No, we don't. Despite all my fighting, we don't want to be seen. Wait, there's something this way.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Ditany, thank you. I need all the moonstone I can get. Is that all that's in here? Yeah. Alright. Then
Lumos!
back through here.
Revelio. Lumos.
We're creeping, we're creeping. Oh, wow, there's a lot of you guys here. Can we go this way? No? Okay, well, I'm sorry, Amit, but we're gonna have to fight again. I tried sneaking by and that did not work, so...
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
I don't see any way past y'all, so...
Rather unwise. Much too slow. This is where you play.
Ow.
Let's get this over. Why drag this out longer than necessary? For phoning me in. I've been fighting since before you were born. You can't stop us. Not quite. Just you wait till I... You won't stop me. I won't rest until you're dead.
Surely you can see that. I shall avenge your death.
No matter how stop! I will make it. Fight about. I won't rest.
Damn it, didn't get it.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Okay. Oh, stop using up the thing. Okay. That's got an eye on us.
Revelio.
Sure there's nothing else hidden.
Yes, of course. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Well,
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
and hopefully on the way out, nothing bad happens. Right?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Here we go. Here we go. Come on, a meat.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio.
Sure, yep. Alright. Let's go.
A little more.
Alright, sounds good, Foxy. Should be there momentarily. Nope, wrong way. Oop, right there, okay. It should. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Revelio.
If not, we'll figure it out. Right. Wait.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Okay, and that's how we got down, so now we go this way.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Oh, Ami, you're fine.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Safe travels back to the castle. Back to the school, whatever you want to say. Now you.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her.
Isadora.
She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her
Oh.
research, and I know of the container.
Okay, okay.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Van Rock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know.
You do
After
know.
that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Be careful.